Come and dream with me.
Hello, welcome to this What Do You Want to Watch discussion where we're going to be giving you our 74th Primetime Emmy Award predictions. I'm your host, Ash Lovely. Joining me today, Dylan Blight.
Happy to be here to talk about the Emmys and Better Call Saul.
It's like, jumping ahead is like, how many categories have you not nominated Better Call Saul in?
No, everyone I could pick Better Call Saul I picked.
Okay, yeah.
If I didn't, what kind of super fan am I? Imagine if I didn't pick Ray Seahorn. Like...
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
That would be absolutely disgusting on my part.
It helps that there's currently no stakes for these, so, other than bragging rights in history.
I mean, you can add stakes. What do you want to add stakes? Because
No,
I don't care. I'm such a supporter that it doesn't change.
It's fine. We got enough on our plate without, Kieran's not here to lose any bets, so, I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, I actually, I'm going to say it now, not for... Like, if you're listening to this, I don't remember. You're putting this out probably during the following week. If you watched Lord of the Rings, right? If you're watching the Lord of the Rings show that's on the Rings of Power on Amazon, go check out our podcast, Lord of the Rings Extended, brand new podcast we're doing, and listen to Kieran nearly lose $100 because I actually did him a blessing by not jumping on that and taking. I could have been $100 up. I'm just saying right now. I'm saying on this podcast when he's not here. You know it. Ash knows that I fucking saved him money. I did him a favor, and we're going to come back to this, and I'm going to go, look, I'm not taking that $100, but I want you to know I saved you $100, all right?
Yep.
It's full.
All right, let's just jump straight in. We're using a ballot provided by The Gold Knight. You can find them at thegoldknight.com to find your own very nicely put together ballot where it's super easy to check off who you...
To the point that I'm so used to having these supplied by them that you always send me when we do these that today I was like, I messaged you on Slack. I was like, what am I like... Am I just writing down my predictions? Like, where's
like a heathen? Yeah.
Yeah, like, where's the actual checklist? Come on.
All right, let's start. With directing for a variety series, the nominees are A Black Lady Sketch Show, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, Late Night with Seth Meyers, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and Saturday Night Live. Dylan, who predicting?
I'm picking Black Lady Sketch Show, and this will be a recurring theme because although I haven't watched it, I've seen a lot of positive buzz, and it's a breakthrough amongst the category that is usually just very repetitive white dudes.
I've gone with the repetitive white dudes of Saturday Night Live. Which,
it's not a bad bet. It's not a bad bet.
The
repetitive white dudes have been doing pretty well for a couple thousand years. So.
They've had a good run.
They've had a good run, yeah.
Next category, writing in a variety series. The nominees are A Black Lady Sketch Show, The Daily Show with Trevor Noah, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and Saturday Night Live. I'm going to go with Last Week Tonight.
Black Lady Sketch Show.
All right. Next category, variety sketch series. The nominees are A Black Lady Sketch Show and Saturday Night Live. So I actually learned why there's only two nominees for this category. It is just based on the number of shows that are entered into the category. So if there's more sketch shows, there would be more nominees.
Yeah. So if there's only 4 shows that are eligible, then there's only 2 nominees.
Exactly, yeah. It's because we've been complaining in the past, why isn't the Tim Robinson thing or the Auntie Donna nominated? That's why, because those were the other 2 sketch shows.
Yeah. Black Lady Sketch Show, by the way.
I'm going Saturday Night Live. Best variety talk series. The nominees are The Daily Show with Trevor Noah, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Last Week with Tonight with John Oliver, Late Night with Seth Meyers, and The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. I'm going to go with my heart and say Late Night with Seth Meyers.
Last Week Tonight with John Oliver.
Next category, Best Competition Program. The nominees are The Amazing Race, Lizzo's Watch Out for the Big Girls, Nailed It, RuPaul's Drag Race, Top Chef, and The Voice. Dylan, what are you going with in this category?
I would have Nailed It.
Okay, I'm going with Lizzo.
I nearly picked Lizzo, but no, fuck it.
I mean, we're picking an upset either way because, it's been RuPaul's category for forever.
Yeah, I should have probably just picked RuPaul's, but I'm like, come on. Surely 1 year.
Surely someone. Next category, Best Supporting Actress in a Limited Series / Movie. The nominees are Connie Britton, The White Lotus, Jennifer Coolidge, The White Lotus, Alexandra Daddario, The White Lotus, Caitlin Dever, Dopesick, Natasha Rothwell, The White Lotus, Sydney Sweeney, The White Lotus, Mia Whittingham, Dopesick. I'm going to go with...
The White Lotus?
Let's go Caitlin Dever for Dopesick,
Okay.
Splitting the vote. Dylan, who are you going with?
Sydney Sweeney, The White Lotus. This is where I will be picking her for obvious reasons. I can't pick her in another category she's nominated for.
All right. Best Supporting Actor in a Limited Series / Movie. The nominees are Murray Bartlett, The White Lotus, Jake Lacey, The White Lotus, Will Poulter, Dopesick, Seth Rogen, Pam and Tommy, Peter Sarsgaard, Dopesick, Michael Stuhlbarg, Dopesick, and Steve Zahn, The White Lotus. Dylan.
Michael Stuhlbarg, Dopesick.
Okay.
I heard some positive things. I don't know if Peter Sarsgaard's probably a safer bet, but I'll go with him.
I went Murray Bartlett, The White Lotus.
Okay. All right.
He seemed to be the one that was getting all the promotion.
I mean, I'm not going to complain. Obviously, I really like The White Lotus, but yeah.
Best Lead Actress in a Limited Series / Movie. The nominees are Toni Collette for The Staircase, Julia Garner for Inventing Anna, Lily James for Pam and Tommy, Sarah Paulson for Impeachment, American Crime Story, Margaret Qualley for Maid, and Amanda Seyfried for The Dropout. I think this is Amanda Seyfried for The Dropout.
Yeah. Have we watched it?
No, I have not.
No, never. Okay, so neither of us watched it, but yes, we're both predicting Amanda Seyfried for The Dropout.
Everybody kind of feels like this is her chance to finally win a big award after,
Yeah. Well, everyone talks about this being her best, like one of her, well, maybe not her best performance, but definitely one of her up there, and the one she's been noticed the most for. So
yeah,
I've seen clips where she's putting on that accent. And I'm like, that fucking accent drives me insane. But like,
crazy person.
Apparently, that's how she sounded. So it's acting.
All right. Best Lead Actor in a Limited Series / Movie. The nominees are Colin Firth for The Staircase, Andrew Garfield for Under the Banner of Heaven, Oscar Isaac for Scenes from a Marriage, Michael Keaton for Dopesick, Hamish Patel for Station 11, and Sebastian Stan for Pam and Tommy. Dylan?
I'm going Oscar Isaac for Scenes from a Marriage. A thing I really want to watch and still haven't. So because I'm recovering from the last thing I watched about divorce. But
what was the last thing you watched about divorce?
The wedding. What the fuck? What's that movie called? The Wedding. Adam Driver one.
Oh,
that was my joke. That one. But anyway, that thing. Still recovering from watching
Marriage Story. That's it.
Marriage Story.
It's been 75 years.
It's been so many months. So I'm going Oscar Isaac from that because A, I want to watch it. B, I like Oscar Isaac. So that's why.
Yeah. I'm going Michael Keaton for Dopesick. Speaking of Dopesick, I'm going to put this out before we start our week of Emmys pilot specials. We'll be covering the pilot of Dopesick. So I haven't watched it yet. I don't think you've watched it yet.
I have not watched it yet either. So.
Yeah, so, we're on even playing ground, but yes.
Yeah, we at least we are currently there. That's actually good. I wonder if it would have affected it probably would have, maybe.
It probably would have, yeah.
So at least we're even there.
Yes. Next category, Best Directing for a Limited Series / Movie. The nominees are Dopesick for The People vs. Purdue Farmer, Dropout for Green Juice, The Dropout for Iron Sisters, Maid for Sky Blue, Station 11 for Wheel of Fire, or the entirety of White Lotus. I feel like White Lotus.
Hey, I've picked White Lotus.
Yeah.
A show I liked from this year that's
Crazy.
Nominated for stuff. Crazy.
Best Writing for a Limited Series / Movie. The nominees are Dopesick for The People vs. Purdue Farmer, Dropout for I'm in a Hurry, Impeachment, American Crime Story for Manhandled, Maid for Snaps, Station 11 for Unbroken Circle, and The White Lotus. Dylan?
Hey, Ash, I've picked White Lotus.
I also picked White Lotus. This is one of the fun categories. The next category is Best Television Movie. The nominees are Chippendale Rescue Rangers, Ray Donovan the Movie, Reno 9/11, The Cunt for QAnon, The Survivor, and Zoe's Extraordinary Christmas. I'm going to go Chippendale Rescue Rangers because it's a joy, even though I'm pretty sure The Survivor's going to win.
I also went Chippendale because it was actually good, and
People watched it.
I haven't watched anything else here.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest.
All right. And then best limited or anthology series. The nominees are Dope Sick, The Dropout, Inventing Anna, Pam and Tommy, and The White Lotus. Dylan?
Hey, I've picked the White Lotus.
I'm going to pick Dope Sick.
You fucking traitor.
All right. Next category. Best directing for a drama series. The nominees are Ozark for A Hard Way to Go, Severance for The Way We Are, Squid Game for Red Light, Green Light, Succession for All the Beatles Say, Succession for The Disruption, Succession for Too Much Birthday, Yellow Jackets for Pilot. I'm going to go with Severance. It's the new fresh kid on the block. They all love Ben Stiller, you know. I don't know.
I think that's a deciding factor, yeah. Yeah. We all love Ben Stiller.
What are you going with?
I'm also going with Severance. So this was actually hard. So Severance, The Way We Are is the finale, which obviously we've talked about how great the final episode is. So it's definitely a worthy. However, I was really struggling because Yellow Jackets, I think, is a fantastic pilot. Like as far as like a gripping, great first entry to a show goes, I think the pilot of Yellow Jackets is like really grabs you and you're like, fuck, where's this show going to go? And then obviously Red Light, Green Light is this fantastic first episode as well. Like literally started a phenomena. So it's, yeah, but like, and this was the first one. I think from here down, the rest were like tick, 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 tick. And this one I was like, they were my three. I was struggling to pick between. Obviously I'm not up to date on Succession. I'm still catching up on Ozark, although I am watching it.
Yeah. Another one of our special pilot
yeah,
reviews.
so you can... Look, yeah, check out the pilot. That one's out, of course.
I assume that episode was the finale. That would make sense.
That would make sense, I assume, yeah. Actually, no, it is. It is. I've seen that. I've scrolled through the episode titles of the day to see how many there was in the last season. I was just wondering if they added more episodes, and they did. They did a longer last season. But yeah, so I'm going Severance because that finale is fucking phenomenal. And it was directed by Ben Stiller, so, you know, thank God for Ben Stiller.
All right. Next category. Best writing for a drama series. The nominees are Better Call Saul, Plan and Execution, Ozark, A Hard Way to Go, Severance, The Way We Are, Squid Game, One Lucky Day, Succession, All the Bells Say, Yellow Jackets, F Sharp, Yellow Jackets, Pilot. Dylan?
Goddamn right, it's Better Call Saul, Plan and Execution. Plan and Execution is the mid-season finale episode for anyone who's playing along at home. Or hasn't watched the show. And I don't want to say why it's so good because obviously there's big spoiler reasons, but man, the show, that episode from start to finish, like it's just linking up things that entire season has been like sort of keeping a secret, having things play off. And then the final few minutes of that episode before we had to wait about 6 weeks for the show to come back, absolutely was just, it is a insanely well written and put together episode. So yeah, of course I'm picking Better Call Saul.
I'm going to go with Succession. That's the season finale. Gripping a bunch of moments. Yeah, that's gonna be my pick. All right. Next category: Best Directing for a Comedy Series. The nominees are Atlanta for New Jazz, Barry for 710N, Hacks for There Will Be Blood, The Miss Pat Show for Baby Daddy Groundhog Day, Only Murders in the Building for The Boy from 6B, Only Murders in the Building for True Crime, and Ted Lasso for No Weddings and a Funeral. I'm going to go with Only Murders in the Building, The Boy from 6B. So this is the episode that was told entirely from the point of view of a deaf actor. So there was almost no dialogue throughout the entire episode. Everyone, either signing or, writing stuff down. Just no spoken dialogue except for like one or two lines at the end. I think probably one of the standout episodes of last year. So yeah, that's my pick.
I haven't watched it, but I went with Barry.
Good choice as well.
Everyone loves this.
They do.
This season, yeah.
All right. Best writing for a comedy series. The nominees are Abbott Elementary, Pilot, Barry, 710N, Barry, Starting Now, Hacks, The One and Only, Only Murders in the Building, True Crime, Ted Lasso, No Weddings and a Funeral, What We Do in the Shadows, The Casino, What We Do in the Shadows, The Wellness Center. Dylan?
I went with the same episode of Barry, just for continuing factor.
I'm going to go with Hacks. You know, I feel like I've got to pick something after the success of last year. It's a safe-ish bet. All right. Here we go. It's the big one.
Here we go, boys, ladies and gentlemen. Strap on. Here's the category. Then, if it goes wrong, you'll catch me complaining on the internet for the rest of the fucking year. Read nominees. That don't matter
for another
Read
year because they're nominated again next year, right?
That's true.
Yeah,
actually, one last chance, but she can also win twice, deservingly. Just saying.
Best Supporting Actress Drama Series. The nominees are Patricia Arquette for Severance, Julia Garner for Ozark, Jung Hoo Yoon for Squid Game, Christina Ricci for Yellow Jackets, J. Smith Cameron for Succession, Sarah Snook for Succession, and Sydney Sweeney for Euphoria. Dylan, who have you gone for this category?
You're trying to fucking piss me off. I've gone for Ray Seahorn for Better Call Saul. Fuck the rest of these people. They're fine. Cool story. There's only one winner.
I think I'm going to go with Sarah Snook
You
for Succession.
Shit. You'd be getting stabbed in your sleep. What? I mean,
I think I'll let you have your pick. I want you to keep it to yourself.
I want positive.
I don't want to share.
I don't care if you share. It's not about me. It's about her.
Okay. Best Supporting Actor in a Drama Series. The nominees are Nicholas Braun for Succession, Billy Crudup for The Morning Show, Kieran Culkin for Succession, Park Hae-soo for Squid Game, Matthew McFadden for Succession, John Turturro for Severance, Christopher Walken for Severance, and Oh Young-soo for Squid Game. I'm going to go with Matthew McFadden for Succession. I think he's really good in the third season. Yeah, that would be my pick. Dylan?
I'm changing my Twitter banner right now because I feel like if I don't change it to Ray Seahorn, I need to get some positive vibes up in here. So I just want everyone to know that if you look at my Twitter, when I changed it, it is right now because I just decided, you're right, I'm not giving enough, you're not helping me. I need to make sure I'm not putting enough effort in. I'm going to change my Twitter banner in a second. Supporting actor drama, I've gone with, fuck it. Bayonetta didn't come back.
Yep.
Love you, Bayonetta 2, but...
It's amazing. The instant you change over, Bayonetta 3 cancelled.
If that happens, I have so much power within my twitter.com/VivaLadil, VIVALADIL banner. It's crazy. Supporting actor drama, I've picked Matthew McFadden for Succession.
Okay.
I would love John Turturro to win, though, personally. But.
Yeah. He'd be a good pick as well. Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series. The nominees are Alex Bornstein for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Hannah Ironbinder for Hacks, Janelle James for Abbott Elementary, Kate McKinnon for Saturday Night Live, Sarah Niles for Ted Lasso, Cheryl Lee Ralph for Abbott Elementary, Juno Temple for Ted Lasso, and Hannah Weddingham for Ted Lasso. Dylan?
Juno Temple, Ted Lasso.
I'm going to go with Janelle James for Abbott Elementary. I think she's fantastic and a real delight, and I'd love to see her win. She won... I don't know what award she picked up. It might have been like a Hollywood Critics Award. And she gave a fantastic speech in which she's like, I can't believe I won this. I thought it was one of those rigged things where they tell the winner beforehand so they can prepare a speech. But no, she wasn't prepared. So I love that to happen at the Emmys as well. So that would be my pick. Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series. The nominees are Anthony Carrigan for Barry, Brett Goldstein for Ted Lasso, Jahib Jamo for Ted Lasso, Nick Mohammed for Ted Lasso, Tony Shalhoub for The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Tyler James Williams for Abbott Elementary, Henry Winkler for Barry, and Bowen Yang for Saturday Night Live. I'm going with Brett Goldstein for Ted Lasso.
I went with Henry Winkler for Barry.
Interesting.
Just, throwing in some haymakers.
Okay.
Wild guesses.
Some wild guesses. I mean,
some crazy shit, man.
Going on the Barry train,
Yeah. I'm all in on Barry. I love that show.
All in on Barry. All right.
Yep.
Best Lead Actress in a Drama Series. The nominees are Jodie Comer for Killing Eve, Laura Linney for Ozarks, Melanie Linsky for Yellow Jackets, Sandra Oh for Killing Eve, Reese Witherspoon for The Morning Show, and Zendaya for Euphoria. Dylan?
Been looking forward to telling my pick for this category. It's Zendaya for Euphoria.
Yeah. I've also gone with Zendaya for Euphoria. I think I think this, out of all the acting categories, this is the most. I'm confident this is the winner.
The rest, the rest are like so, like fine. You know what I mean? Like there's no standout that I'm like, there's no chance. It's actually a very good.
Half of these are from shows that did not have a great season. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like
nobody loved the last season of Morning Show or Killing Eve. So
no, Mulaney Linsky winning for Yellow Jackets would be fantastic because she's actually been like sort of like I've read a lot of interviews where she talks about like how hard it is. Like she's like getting body shamed for not being like a super thin actress and all this
she's
stuff.
She's been around for ages.
Yeah, but she's been around for ages, and she's a very good actress. And like she was talking about how great it was to get this lead role, and all that sort. And she's fantastic in that show. However, I'm still going Zendaya for it.
Yeah. All right, best lead actor in a drama series. The nominees are Jason Bateman for Ozark, Brian Cox for Succession, Lee Jung-jae for Squid Game, Bob Odenkirk for Better Call Saul, Adam Scott for Severance, and Jeremy Strong for Succession. I'm going with Adam Scott for Severance. You know, really good in that show. Dual performance. Fresh new things.
Dual performance. Bob Odenkirk's over here playing 4 versions of the same character with different names. You got nothing. All right, get over it. Pick the right choice.
So you're picking Jeremy Strong?
I'm picking fucking Bob Odenkirk. Better Call Saul, baby.
All right. Best lead.
Better Call Saul.
It's all right. You've got another chance to say it. Best lead actress in the comedy. The nominees are Rachel Brosnahan for Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Quinta Brunson for Abbott Elementary, Kaylee Cuoco for The Flight Attendant, Elle Fanning for The Great, Issa Rae for Insecure, and Jean Smart for Hacks. Dylan?
I went with Quinta Brunson for Abbott Elementary.
Interesting.
So I wasn't going for Abbott in other categories, but I do have some Abbott picks coming up for you.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There you go. Yeah.
I went with Jean Smart for Hacks. She's fantastic in that show. All right. Best lead actor in a comedy series. The nominees are Donald Glover for Atlanta, Bill Hader for Barry, Nicholas Hoult for The Great, Steve Martin for Only Murders in the Building, Martin Short for Only Murders in the Building, and Jason Sudeikis for Ted Lasso. This is a really tight one.
You sound very certain about your pick right now.
What?
You sound very certain. You're like, I'm
I'm 100% certain. I'm going to go with Jason Sudeikis, Ted Lasso.
Okay.
I don't think it's as strong as the first season, but you know, he is a little bit more dramatic, and that's what the people love, right? Academy loves more dramatic comedic roles.
As much as everyone keeps saying that the final season of Barry is not at all a comedy, I have indeed picked Bill Hader for that comedy.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably down to those two. Although all of those people are very worthy nominees. Clearly. Yeah. All right. Let's mix it up. Best comedy series. The nominees are Abbott Elementary, Barry, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Hacks, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Only Murders in the Building, Ted Lasso, and What We Do in the Shadows.
I've
Dylan.
gone with Big Boy Abbott Elementary.
Wow. Okay. That would be...
Would it? It's got positive buzz, right?
It does. I just think it's the underdog, you know.
Yeah, underdogs
win. New kid sometimes on the block.
Yeah. They still win sometimes.
It's true. I'm going to go with Ted Lasso. I mean, I feel like I'm going to regret that decision, but I'd be very happy with a number of these ones winning. So, I mean, yeah. Let's go with Ted Lasso. All right. And final category, Best Drama Series.
Call Saul, baby.
The nominees are Euphoria, Ozark, Severance, Squid Game, Stranger Things, Succession, Yellow Jackets, and Dylan's pick, Better Call Saul.
The pick. Don't even ask me what I'm picking.
I'm not going to ask. I'm going to go Succession. I feel like it'll probably pick up Best Drama Series.
It will not. You're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong. Okay.
All right. Anything else you want to add about the Emmys?
Yeah, the fact that there was no nominees for Best Directing for Better Call Saul is bullshit.
That's because it was only part 1, right?
No, this is from last year. This is from part 1. Yeah, and they cut it off. But still, like the fact that that episode was that what the fuck's it called already? I forgot. Planet Execution. That was directed by Thomas Schnauz. I think is the director. He should have been nominated. Just saying. Okay,
but they had to give more Succession nominations.
They had to give Succession 1 million nominations. Get rid of this one. This episode, The Disruption, it's disrupting my fucking preferred nominees. How about that? Fuck off.
Got it there. All right. Let us know whose predictions you think are more correct and what your predictions are. Does Dylan's Twitter banner really matter? Maybe it does. Go to explosionary.com/Twitter and then you can find Dylan's Twitter banner. Look at the grace of Rhea Seahorn. Say a prayer. I hope that helps. Otherwise, you can just check us out over on Discord by going to explosion.com/Discord. If you want to help us out here at What Do You Want to Watch, leave us a review on Apple Podcasts or on Podchaser. Tell people about the show or just leave us 5 stars anywhere. You can leave us 5 stars. And if you really like this episode, thought it was worth $1, head on over to our Ko-fi page at explosion.com/support. Thank you very much for listening. Until next time, keep watching stuff, I guess.
Yeah, okay, you fucked with me. Really.
I'm gonna be nice and edit it so it doesn't sound like I fucked you.
No, that's great because I definitely was not really listening and looking for a picture of Rachel. Keep on keeping on.
Using that for the end of the episode.